Hi there, this is Representative Michael Dembrow, your representative from House District 45, which is Northeast Portland to Park Rose, the city of Maywood Park to the heights of Rocky Butte. And when this little segment opened, you saw the mural in the chamber of the House of Representatives, the Oregon Legislature. We'll be back here tomorrow. Let me say that I'm filming this on Friday, February 13th. Tomorrow is the sesquicentennial, the 150th anniversary of Oregon statehood, and we're having a floor session tomorrow. It's actually a mock session that is going to be debating a very serious issue, which is whether or not the capital of Oregon should be moved from Salem to Oregon City. Now, I've pondered long and hard on this issue, and I've decided, first of all, my own personal belief is that the proper site of the Capitol is, in fact, the heights of Rocky Butte, where the Capitol building could loom above the mighty waters of the Columbia River and be a beacon of hope for all Oregonians. And also, it would allow me to bike to work. However, that does not seem to be an option. So the question is, Oregon City or Salem? I have a lot of sympathy for Oregon City, and the idea of returning it to the historic roots of the state is in many ways attractive. But the problem as I see it is that most of the world, in fact most of the country, can't pronounce the name of our state. They have problems saying Oregon. And if we change the name of the capital, if the capital becomes Oregon City, then not only the state will be constantly mispronounced, but so will our capital city, and that to me would be just too painful. And so I think, we'll see, you never know, in the heat of debate I might change, but I expect that I'll vote to keep the capital here in Salem. Okay, on a more serious note, we are proceeding with our effort to reconcile Oregon's budget in the midst of the budget crisis. We actually took our first vote this week to cut budgets, and we started with our own budget. We cut a fourth of the legislative budget for the remainder of the year, and that was difficult, but we felt that we needed to lead by example, and in fact that vote was a unanimous vote among Democrats and Republicans. Another thing that happened this week was we got the details on what appears to be the final federal stimulus package. We have it here. We're going through it. We'll put a link to it on the website. And just one thing to remember is that Oregon's share of the stimulus package is approximately 1%. So as you look at the different areas within the stimulus package, just take 1% of the national totals, and that approximately will be Oregon's share. It'll differ from program to program, but that's kind of a good ballpark. So we are hoping to take advantage of those dollars as well as some targeted cuts. And then also we are looking at some revenue increases. Next week we're going to be voting on a bill that will make a small increase in document recording fees in order to provide money for low-income housing. It's a very important bill, and I look forward to speaking to it. And then finally, the ongoing conversation about to what extent do we dip into the rainy day fund this year. That's ongoing. We will, on next Friday, February 20th, hear the March revenue forecast, which will tell us how much money we should have for the remainder of this year and a better sense of what we'll have over the next 2 years. That will help us to make our decisions to deal with this immediate problem between now and the end of June. And you'll hear more about that. Okay, I'm getting the high sign from the director here, and so I need to say goodbye for this week. Let me just say that February 14th, not only the sesquicentennial, but of course it's Valentine's Day. And please, I hope you're able to take the time to share your love with your loved ones, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.